Joining us now, the spotlight shining on this Northwest teacher, on our Northwest teacher feature from Northwest High School, choir director Matt Snell. Hi, Matt.
Hi, Bart. Thanks for having me on again. It's always good to be here.
It's always great to have you here. And I just learned a few minutes ago that this is Matt's 15th year at Northwest.
Yeah, thank you.
That's awesome.
Northwest is such a unique district. We have such supportive administration and a really great community, and they support us, especially in the arts and the music. That it's a great place to be. I just love it.
Well, you've helped keep the tradition of a great music program at Northwest rolling, and that continues even today. We've got a lot going on right now.
Oh man, do we ever? Next week we open our spring musical, which is Bye Birdie, and we have a cast of 105 this year.
Wow. Is it one cast?
Well, we have two casts, so double casts. And we have our opening night is Friday night at 7:30. Then we have a Saturday matinee at 2:30, a Saturday night show at 7:30, and then a Sunday matinee at the high school.
Ah, that's different.
It's different, yeah. The Potter Center has some renovations going on. So we're at the high school, and both casts are fantastic. The chorus is working hard. I promise if you come out, you're going to enjoy it. It's a great story, and we're really excited. We're getting to the point where it's really nitty-gritty and having a blast and making some good music.
Well, I think the double casting is brilliant because you give all the kids a chance. Plus, you've got built-in audience among their families and friends.
Yeah, and we're lucky at Northwest. So many of our kids are doing all the extra music stuff. So we have a huge voice lesson program. We have kids who just love theater, and it's so hard when they audition. You gotta give where it's there, and it's one of the perks. And I guess some kids might say like, if I was at a smaller school, but we're just really lucky. We have great kids. And
it's awesome you give these opportunities. And there are a lot of different things. They said a lot of music going on at Northwest, and it's competition season, isn't it?
Yeah. We had festival a couple weeks ago, and all 5 choirs just knocked it out of the park. We haven't been able to go in 5 years with the pandemic, and the stat I keep using is there's 4 judges per choir, and out of our 5 choirs, 14 judges gave us a perfect score. Wow. We only lost a total of 8 points out of 600. And they just sang, and the judges were moved, and the kids really could feel the energy. And we're really lucky. And so now we head towards State Choir Festival, which is in May.
How many different choirs do you have?
We have 5 at Northwest.
5.
Yeah, so we have 2 advanced groups, Vocal Dimension and Serenade. We have kind of our intermediate big concert choir, which is sophomores through seniors. And then we have our non-audition groups, which is kind of a tenor bass varsity choir and a soprano alto conctus, and they're just all great. I joked with them that I'd bring their rosters and just say their names because they're all just they just love it when they work hard, and it shows. I mean, tomorrow, and this is kind of exciting, we have world-renowned composer and arranger Stacy Gibbs, who is kind of internationally recognized as the composer of spirituals and gospel music. He heard Vocal Dimension at EMU this year, and he came up to us and he said, "Hey, I have a piece I'd like to finish writing and have you guys premiere." And tomorrow he's coming out to the school to introduce it to us. And at our spring concert, which we're doing a collage concert with the band, he's going to be there. We're going to premiere his piece.
Wow.
And I'm so excited. It's, I keep telling the kids, it's like if you're a basketball fan and LeBron James wanted to come to your school and work with you. So we're very excited about that. And
that's tremendous.
Yeah.
Well, I know you've made an impression when you perform, and it sounds like you guys must have done a great job.
Yeah, we just pulled at his heartstrings and went there, and we love it here because there's so many other great music groups to work with. In April, we're singing with the Jackson Symphony, as well as the Jackson Chorale and Jackson College, and my colleague James Cummings and his choir, and it's never ending, and we really love it. So.
Well, just before the pandemic, you and Western and the Jackson Chorale had a concert, Christmas concert, and it was unbelievable. It was amazing. But then the pandemic, how has the pandemic impacted the program?
It was hard at first. We're very lucky at Northwest. Like I said, our admin is incredible, and my colleagues all the way down from Karen Dextrom and Lisa Ebner at the elementary school to James Cummings and Jasmine Haas at the middle school, and then Brian Mangiolano, myself, and my accompanist, who's more than that, Jen Youngman. we worked our butts off, and we studied the research. We did whatever we could to have music. I remember holding rehearsals. I should have sent you a picture. There was a rehearsal where I'm singing outside from the marching band, and the kids are spread out in the parking lot. We just did whatever we could to sing and keep them loving music. So then when the pandemic kind of lifted and we could do more, the kids still loved music. They were still singing with us. And so fortunately, our numbers have been pretty good, and we've been kind of chugging along and working well.
Yeah, I think you're with I think the Mountie Band was the first band to actually perform at a football game during the pandemic. When there was nothing.
Yeah, Brian's fantastic. Like I said, we all are, and I just remember us all texting and talking and saying, you know, what are we going to do to make sure these kids are performing and doing music, but doing it safe and all that, and it worked great.
So you guys are hosting the state
solo ensemble. Yeah, so in April we're going to have 300 kids come to Northwest. Like I said, 40 of our students at districts qualified for states. Wow. And so we're going to have all these kids. Yeah, it's just huge. And last year, the kids had to travel 3 hours away and come back. So this year they called and they said, hey, do you know anybody who would host? And I was like, if no one will, we'll host.
So do you have home field advantage in any way?
I don't know if we do, but you know, it's nice for the kids. They don't have to drive 3 hours to sing for 30 minutes and then drive back.
Now, can the community come and watch that?
Yes. So, you know, tickets, of course, for the musical you can buy, but for solo ensemble, if you want to come out and just pop in a room and hear kids from, you know, all over, we're the south site, so the whole south of Michigan, people from all over are coming to sing.
Wow. So the home field advantage would be pack the audience.
Come support and come here and hear all your local, hear the local Mounties and everything. It'll be great.
Now, does the choir ever perform with the band?
We do. We like to collaborate as much as we can. And so this year, but I don't know, 8 years ago, I don't know if you remember, we used to do a collage concert at the Potter Center. And so this year, May 11th, we're bringing it back. And we're going to do a collage concert. And it's a unique concert in that you're going to hear a band song and then a choir piece. And we literally the choir will get on the pit and the band will finish and we'll rise up and sing and go down. And then we'll close with all 300 of our musicians singing together something. And we really look forward to it. And we do in January, we do a Masterworks concert where the wind ensemble and vocal dimension and serenade, we learn music that you learn in the college level and we perform it.
Well, that's a good point because it's not just for fun and extracurricular. You've got kids who are serious about continuing in music.
Very much so. I think, you know, if combined band and choir, we probably have someone in every university in Michigan doing something, and our kids love it, and there's scholarships, and there's, you know, they're working hard and they're doing well, and we like to see them carry those skills on and go back and give back.
Did you sing in high school?
Oh, I did.
Well, there you go. You could be
I did. We have kids right now. I can think of 4 or 5 who are, you know, they're on their way to becoming music teachers. In fact, I have a former student who is co-directing the musical with me, Jared Copeland. He teaches Mason Middle School. And so it's so cool to have him, who was in one of my first shows, helping make this show better and giving back. And he's not the only alumni that comes back. Our tech people are former students, and we're just really lucky. And I just love the Northwest community and everything they do.
It's got to be rewarding for you personally to have students that they want to follow in your footsteps.
It's absolutely incredible. And in this instance, they come in and they bring so much more that I don't know. And you add to it, and you're just so proud of them. And that really, really makes it. And then you see your current students who you know, like, you're going to go do great things. I'm going to be so proud of you, too.
That's awesome. Yeah. So people can, as you heard, several opportunities to hear the performers. And up next, I think, is the Bye Birdie musical.
Yeah, buy your tickets. We have this on, you can go to Northwest's Facebook page or our website, and there's a link there. You can click on that link and pick your tickets. And please come and join us. It's going to be a great show.
Awesome. Well, I'll look forward to it myself.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks so much for having me, Bart. Always a pleasure.
You bet.
Yeah.
Choir director at Northwest High School, Matt Snell. Next on the show, we have some birthday gifts to give. It's the birthday club with the new added feature of birthday gifts for everyone in the club. Stay tuned.